Oh my gosh, this is so bizarre. Hey all you cool cats and kittens. That's the most awkward way to start this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so damn long, okay? Like, this is probably the longest I've ever gone without filming a video since I started my channel back in 2014. I don't know. Honestly, I feel so awkward in front of a camera. That's how long it's been. Quick update. This is Baxter, by the way. He is the love of my entire life. Like, oh yes, it's you, boo-boo. So this is my pup of 6 years. He is mine and my husband's dog. Most of you that watch my videos follow me on Instagram, so you guys would have known I am married now. My boyfriend did become my fiance and he became my husband. So we got married back in May of 2019. It'll be almost 11 months. So next month is our 1-year anniversary. That's crazy. I can't believe it's already been a year. So I kind of just wanted to make this video to catch you guys up on what has been going on. And I kind of just wanted to use this time to kind of, I don't know, like vent a little bit, because my husband is currently deployed. And with everything that's going on in the world, it has just been that much harder. And I don't want to use this video as like a way to complain about different things, but I do kind of just want to talk to you guys about like how I've been feeling and how it's affected my mental health. I have made some videos on this before, but I deal with like severe anxiety and on and off depression. And it has just really hit me hard because, so basically, if you guys don't know and if you guys are just coming out of nowhere, I grew up in LA, like a suburb of LA, and my whole family lives there in California. And my husband is now in the Navy and he is stationed in Virginia. I don't know if I'm supposed to give like specifics away, but I will just say he is stationed in Virginia. We live now in Virginia Beach. It's just him and I. We purchased a home together, so that is like one of the most exciting and proud things we've done together, I think. I'll just kind of explain to you guys quickly how and what happened and what went down and like how I even got here. Okay, so basically this was his first post, which is in Virginia, and I was debating for a really long time whether I was going to move to where he was going to be stationed, because I knew we were going to get married. We obviously got engaged December of 2018. Then we got married 6 months later. And yeah, like I was just really debating whether I was going to move with him. It was just, everything was so up in the air. I didn't want to leave my family. My mom and me are like BFFs, and that was like just the toughest decision to make. But it also was like, I need to move out regardless. I was 25 at the time. I just turned 26 in January, and I was like, I need to move out regardless. But the thing is, I'm still in nursing school. I had to weigh out my pros and cons. Each decision was going to be very tough on me because obviously I had just gotten married and I didn't want to be without my husband, but I also didn't want to be without my family where I grew up, and just different things had to be taken into consideration. And ultimately I ended up coming out here, and like I said, we purchased a home. So he deployed in November of 2019 and I moved to Virginia in January. So I basically moved here by myself. I didn't know anyone. I had met this one girl like when I had come to visit him in October, but we briefly met for like a 2 or 3 hours at like this Halloween thing. And I got a good vibe from her, but I just like, that was the only time we had met in person. And so basically, like I said, I came out here by myself. I mean, my parents did come with me, but it's not like they moved here with me. They helped me set up, they helped me like move everything in. I had my car shipped here. I had all of my belongings shipped here. All the furniture wasn't here. A lot of it didn't get delivered until like weeks later. So I was basically living in like an empty house. And it was very, very scary for me. I want to say the month leading up to like me moving, I was just going through crazy anxiety. I like was going back and forth in my head whether I was making the right decision, and I was just so terrified of what was to come because I had never been alone before. This was my first time moving out, and I ended up moving across the country. And it would have been a lot different, I think, if my husband would have like been here when I moved, but because I was alone and because I was just like experiencing everything by myself for the first time, that was what was really nerve-wracking to me. So many people have asked me like, why didn't you just wait until he came back from deployment? And it's because I didn't want to start a nursing school, or should I say like a semester somewhere, and then have to transfer in the middle, if that makes sense. Because if I would have stayed in California, I would have had to stay until maybe like June or July. And I don't know, that just like wasn't working for me. And my husband was originally supposed to come home sometime in March. And that is another thing I want to get into. Our first deployment, his first deployment, well, ours obviously being together, has just been so crazy because not only are we apart, obviously, but his date to return has gotten changed like 5 or 6 times now. And it has literally just taken such a huge toll on me. It really, really is hard. And I know there's a lot of jokes out there about like the military and like being with a guy or dating a guy, and obviously he's gonna propose to you really fast because he wants the extra money, which I have seen and I know that is true. But obviously my husband and I have been together for so long now. I have been with him since I was like 18, and I don't know, it's crazy to me that we're like now this long without seeing each other. And it, like, I won't lie to you guys, it is so hard. But I will say that I have found my strength and my independence throughout this whole experience. I am like so proud of myself. I can't even tell you guys how proud I am. I joined like these Facebook groups about like being a military wife or a Navy wife, or like a Navy wife in these areas. Also, my husband's ship that he's on has like its own Facebook group for the spouses and like the girlfriends and family members. And just reading everyone's posts about how like depressed they are and how like they can't do it anymore, and like they're the only ones taking care of their kids. Most people in the military that I have seen that are married do have kids. We obviously do not. We really want kids, but not right now. Obviously it would kind of just defeat the purpose of being in nursing school and doing all of this hard work and then just to get pregnant. I mean, I know it's possible and I know some people do that and make that decision, but that's just, it wouldn't suit me. I just know myself. Like, just reading everyone's posts and like just the way that they're feeling, it makes me feel so much better because I am just, it just makes me realize I'm so strong, and I didn't realize that. Even though I do deal with like these mental health issues, this new depression that has happened like over the past month, 2 months, I still consider myself such a strong person because I'm dealing with it by myself. And yeah, but the reason I kind of wanted to make this video was because of how it's affected me and how like the coronavirus and COVID, whatever, has really taken a toll on me. And it's because basically like I'm here by myself. The girl that I was telling you guys about has become one of my really close friends. We've gone out like numerous times, and we've been keeping each other company, and it's been so amazing. She's like my only friend here, guys. Like, that is it. I don't know anyone else. I mean, I met people in school, but like not to the, they weren't just like, we didn't vibe to the point where like we would hang out outside of school, if that makes sense. So when we were told here in Virginia that we had to stay in until April, whatever, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so hard. 2 or 3 days ago, we got told we have to stay by ourselves until June 10th. So when I heard that, like, I literally just slipped into the biggest panic, depressed mode. And I don't know, like, I'm one of those people that kind of finds their energy and their spunk when they're around others. I feed off of energy a lot. When I'm by myself, I'm like super tired and I'm super like just not in the mood to do anything. I really have to push myself to do stuff. But when I'm around others and I'm socializing, like that's when I feel like my energy and my vibe comes out like the most. So me not being around people, that kind of brings my energy levels down a lot, and I feel like it affects the way I think and the way obviously I feel and stuff like that. So that has been really hard. I'm literally alone in my house with Baxter, and thank God that I actually have him, because taking care of him even before all of this like COVID stuff started he's like my emotional support dog, and I'm just so thankful that I have him, because he literally just knows when to cheer me up. He knows when to just be there for me. Like you guys can see right here, he lays next to me when he knows, or I should say he's very like affectionate towards me and at the right times. Like he knows when I'm feeling down and he knows when I'm feeling super sad, and he just is there for me, and I love him so much. I don't want to talk about it more because I always cry when I think about him. I love him so much. So regarding like my husband's deployment and stuff, like I said, it's been extended like 5 or 6 times now, and oh my gosh, I can't even tell you guys how excited I get when we get so close to the day and then I hear that it's extended 2 or 3 more weeks, another week. Like I have had to change the countdown in my phone like I don't even know how many times now, and it is so effing hard. Like I just want to be with him. Like I want to go through this like self-isolation thing with someone. Like I want my husband here. I don't know how else to say it. It is so hard. Like I just feel like really lonely, that's all. I'm trying to keep myself busy and I'm trying to do things that like make me happy. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I've always wanted to just like create content for people, because I honestly know I have so much information to give regarding like beauty tips and advice. I mean, I've never wanted my channel just to be about beauty, because I just feel like that's really vain of me when I have so many other like skills and talents to share with the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love beauty and I love all things about that, but I've just always wanted to also like give advice. I feel like I've been through a lot in my life, personal and like experiencing with others, to just want to share like different things. But because of like my anxiety and like the depression that I'm going through, and I've always been through since I was little, it has really stopped me from committing to posting content and just like trying my best. I guess I just doubt myself a lot, and that's why I'll film a video and I don't want to post it, because I'm like, oh, this is stupid. Like, what's the point? It's not gonna get any views. Like, I'm so hard on myself, and I know that's something I really need to stop. So I'm a Capricorn, and I know that so many people are gonna roll their eyes when it comes to like astrology and stuff and signs and whatever, but I truly, truly believe that what they say, like the core issues or the core character traits of each sign is so true, and I've seen it in so many people. I didn't believe for a really long time, but now I do. So I'm a Capricorn, and we really don't like to show emotions, which is crazy because I have my rising moon is in Aquarius, and I am such an emotional person, but at the same time I'm like conflicting with my Capricorn like sign, because we don't like to show emotions. So I am emotional, but I get mad at myself for showing emotions, which is like just bizarre, but it's true. I really just, I hate crying. But a lot of things make me cry, which is so bizarre. But like I said, I've been just trying to keep myself busy. I did promise myself I want to create more content, regardless if it's like on a schedule or not. I just want to put things out there that make me happy. I know if you are a military wife, spouse, girlfriend, sister, mother, whatever, it's so hard when your sailor is on deployment, because you can't talk to them really. Obviously, they're in the middle of the ocean and they don't have reception. So when they can email you, it's like such a special treat. When they call you, that's like even better. So yeah, it's just been super, super hard. This has really shown me like how in love with my husband I am, because even for the smallest things, like I just want him here. Also, I've been trying to learn French. I take like French lessons an hour a day. I'm trying to think what else. I had to take off my nails obviously because I can't get them done and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I have a guitar, I don't know how to play, and I really want to start teaching myself, maybe like watching YouTube videos. I mean, I learned how to do everything through watching YouTube videos. So I also start a new semester of school in a few days on Monday, and that should occupy my time. Obviously, we can't go to school, so everything's online, which should be interesting. I did really, really well this last semester. I got all A's, and I'm so proud of myself because I had pretty hard classes. But yeah, so this is just my update video. I kind of wanted to check in with you guys, and like I said, this was just kind of like my way of venting and just talking about things that have been going through my head. Again, like I said, I'm stuck in this house by myself, and I can only call my mom and my friends so many times before I get really annoying. But yeah, so if you guys want to see more content from me, please let me know what type of videos you'd like to see. Obviously, I don't mind doing beauty videos. I love doing beauty videos. Anything with makeup, hair, stuff like that. I love that stuff. I love fitness as well. Working out has been such an outlet for me. And that was another reason I have been just so down, because when I first got here, I was going to the gym twice a day. I was going to like just Planet Fitness, because out here in Virginia, they don't have like the big gyms like 24-hour LA Fitness. They don't have that. So I was going to Planet Fitness, and then I also joined a cycle gym. So I'm at Cycle Bar, and cycling is one of my greatest joys in life. Honestly, I can't even tell you how much I love spin classes. Like, they are just so much fun to me. That has been closed, and that has just driven my anxiety so high because I don't have an outlet anymore. And I've been thinking about like purchasing a, like, not a Peloton because those are hella expensive, but maybe something similar for my garage. So hopefully I can get that situated. But I've just been doing workouts in my garage, and it's been pretty good. I mean, honestly, like, I do like working out in my garage. I think it's cool because I can like basically just go at any time of the day, and I don't need like, you know, to look presentable. I miss the gym. I miss like that feeling of like being there and like not wanting to waste my actual like effort of going. So I really try hard, if that makes sense. And yeah, I just miss like the treadmills. I miss like the actual weights. I only have like 2 weights right now, which are 7.5 pounds each. So if anyone knows where I can get those that's not sold out, because I was looking at Walmart and they had some, but they're all sold out, so that sucks. So if anyone knows where I can get some, please let me know. But yeah, I'm just rambling now, sorry. Thank you for sticking around if you have made it to this point in the video. But like I said,